Today in Family and Home, Nancy Schneider joins us from the Manitoba Association of Home Economists with super simple, old-fashioned fun. We're making bird feeders with the kids.
Yes.
And you've got lots of different options, which is great because, well, some of us have lots of different kids. You need to make it appropriate to each person's age.
Correct, yes. You want to watch for safety. So the younger kids, we've got some simple activities. The older kids that you can trust with scissors and maybe knives, we've got some older type bird feeders.
I don't have any of those kids in my house. But let's talk about, it can be as simple as getting the little ones to string some Cheerios and some raisins and some...
Cheerios, raisins, craisins. You put them on a thread, leave the thread up because then the birds can use it for their nests later.
Awesome idea. And we don't have to worry about a needle because we're just using that sort of as a sewing needle, right? Mm-hmm. So they're going to go on, ba-da-da.
Yeah, you could hook a thread around it and then use that as your needle to put everything through.
So nobody pokes anybody.
No.
Everybody's safe. But what we want to show off right now is the a little bit of a twist on the classic peanut butter and seeds.
Yes. So again, for younger children, you can use toilet paper rolls. Just put some peanut butter on them.
A little easier to work with. May I? Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll just reach across here.
No worries.
Get some bird seed.
We're friends.
Using a plate in order to contain the seeds so
Yes.
you don't have it throughout your whole house.
Well, and here's the great thing about making birds feeders outside is if you make a mess, the birds don't mind.
No.
It's not like they're going to say, hey, it's on the ground, I ain't eating it now.
They'll eat it wherever it is.
Exactly.
And it's important to remember if you do start this that you need to continue through the winter because the birds will get used to coming to your house, and so you want to continue to feed them all winter long.
Right. So you know, do this as they clean things out because
Yes.
hey, they're coming to you for a reason. This
Exactly.
This isn't popcorn at the movies.
No.
They're coming to you because they're looking for food.
That's right.
We want to remind people too, if anybody's got a peanut allergy, how am I doing, Nancy? Am I good?
That looks good. I think you'll be able to roll it.
If they've got a peanut allergy, then we can do other options.
Yes, you could use honey. You could use suet if you are interested in working with fat. You can certainly use suet. Most of us don't tend to have that around the house, so honey or peanut butter works the best. But do be aware of the allergies.
Something sticky and something that they like to eat. And
Exactly.
then when we're done,
you can just stick it right on a branch.
and voila. Simple and easy and great for this time of the year. That is lovely. I did it. I did a good job.
You did.
And great for this time of the year because so many of us, I wouldn't say we're dreading that time but when the kids are home, but we know that we need to keep them occupied and give them something positive.
Exactly. And the really nice part is you can watch and you can play some games. How many birds do you see in a day? What colors do you see? What sizes do you see? I brought an assortment of bird books, all available at bookstores. So
great chance to learn.
Exactly.
Great chance to learn.
Exactly.
You can take digital pictures of them and
Yes.
try to find them online. There's lots of great ones for them. Okay, so we're going to take a break, but coming up, you're going to show us a few more. We're on to the classic milk carton, are we?
Yes, the milk carton, and a one that you have to freeze overnight, so it has a little bit longer process.
A little more ideas when it comes to entertaining the kids during the holiday break and feeding the birds during the long, harsh, cold winters here in Manitoba, which are coming. So let's check on the weather conditions and say good morning to Jenna Kahn. In Family and Home, we're talking with Nancy Schneider, who joins us from the Manitoba Association of Home Economists. We're looking at fun things for the kids to do during the holiday break. We're making bird feeders, and we're trying to make it as simple as possible so that kids of any age can participate, and you can't get more simple than that.
You cannot, no.
My kids never finish their toast, so
then
this
you're
is the
set.
perfect opportunity.
Now, you can use cookie cutters to cut out shapes of toast, or if you just have leftover toast, you can just use that. You don't even have to have a fancy shape.
It's a great thing about birds. Unlike my children, they're not picky.
That's right. The birds will eat it.
So just give them a little punch there?
So just punch it through. This is pretty fresh toast, so sometimes you might want to let it get a little harder.
Made it this morning?
Made it this morning. And then again, you can just use a twist tie to push it through and hang it on a tree. I've done a few here. Or ribbon or thread.
Whatever you got.
Whatever you have lying around that you can use. Of course, the ribbons and threads the birds will use for nesting. The twist ties, you don't want them to be taking. So, oh, beautiful.
Right done. Thank you very much.
There you are.
There you
little
go.
Gingerbread.
And what a great way. We're talking about using things up, recycling and reusing stuff. And that toast, it's going to end up in my composter. Why not let the birds enjoy it?
Yes, exactly. And you can actually just hang the whole piece now that you've cut it out as well.
I've made myself a loophole. And you can even do things as simple as, the one we did in Cub Scouts and Beavers, take the milk carton, cut it open, and then put a stick through.
Yes.
They got somewhere to land.
So you go for a walk to find the sticks. And then you've got your milk cartons, and it's just simple cutout. Push the sticks through, cut a little hole first, push the sticks through, so the birds, as you say, have somewhere to sit while they're eating.
And fill them up and you're good to go. And then
Yes.
we're gonna do one a little more involved. We're gonna make
Yes.
a kind of a cookie press.
Exactly, yeah. So if you use silicone, then it's easier to have the come out when you're done. So
Good thinking.
again, just the peanut butter or honey. We're using peanut butter in this case.
Okay.
Just
It's going
no
in the bowl?
exact measurements. You just want to put some peanut butter in. There's a
Like
spoon
that?
here too, if you like.
Nice big glob. More?
More.
More?
Oh yes.
I'm globbing, okay.
You've got a big mold to fill
All right,
there.
go.
That should be good.
That's good.
And then
Oops.
just some seed. And mix it together. There's a spoon if you like.
Ah.
So just, okay,
What
use
the
your
heck?
hands.
Gotta be faster. Plus,
Looks
I like
like
peanut
you
butter
need a
this way.
little bit more
Yeah, a little more
seed.
seeds. And all we're trying to do is get it like a clumpy consistency, kind of
You
like
just
raw
want
cookie
it to
dough.
hold together. Yes, raw cookie dough. And then once it's there,
Maybe a little more?
a little more. So
Okay.
you shouldn't be seeing a whole lot of peanut butter.
Okay. Because we want the birds to know that this is their snack and this is their meal for them.
Yeah.
And as we said, Nancy, this is not only a great way to give the kids something to do productive with their time during the holidays, but also learn a little bit. A chance
Exactly.
to keep up on our winter reading.
Exactly. Yes, it carries on for several days.
Lots of ways to teach. We can do counting the birds. We
Yep.
can do categorizing the birds. How many blue ones? How many red ones?
Yes, you could actually have a chart by the window to watch. You know, as long as you've hung these by the windows, you can watch from inside. You don't have to necessarily be outside to see what birds are coming into your yards.
And you get to learn the importance of washing your hands.
And
when
washing
you're
your
done.
hands.
Lots of great ideas, Nancy. Thank you very
You're
much
welcome.
for sharing, and a happy holidays to you.
Thank
Going to
you.
take a
You
break.
too.
We got plenty coming up on BT, including someone's going to win one of our prize packs for 12 Days of Christmas, and I'm not going to touch it.
No.
That and more coming up on BT.